Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be reacting to Hamanatoins with my god sister. Say hi.
Hi. I never been on that.
Stop!
Okay, we're gonna restart the video.
Okay, I'm sorry about my brother. He's just so annoying. Okay, so now
Today we're gonna be listening to the funniest Hamanation videos.
Well, actually, going to be a confirmation. So
yeah.
So this is going to be like 30 or 50 minutes long. So we're going to have to lay here for like 50 or 40 minutes.
I have to make a movie. But it's okay.
You don't. So we're going to listen to Hamanation. As you see, I'm scrolling through it right now to see.
Do that one. It looks funny.
Okay, so now, so this first video, we're going to do Driving Sucks.
Driving sucks. And you guys can watch this along with us.
Mm-hmm.
With us.
If you have Horror the Hams, good job.
And make sure to like and subscribe and turn on the notification.
I really need this, please. Okay, so let's get to it. So we're going to press on the video. Oh my god, bad. Okay, there we go.
It's already looking funny.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I'm 19 now, and I drive a car. Wow, your voice is so high, and you look so young. There's no way you're 19.
He was lying!
Since everyone ever thinks I'm not actually as old as I say I am, I'm going to prove you all wrong. By driving this car! So guys, now you can finally stop denying that I'm actually as old as I say I am. Oh, shoot.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
You look a little too young to be driving. I need to see your driver's license.
No.
Hey!
Officer, please! I was breaking the law ironically. You don't understand. Anyway, I'm Bryson, and I don't like driving. Driving is scary. I just wish I could teleport.
The title says Driving Sucks.
But I guess we're all still stuck with cars, and with that comes some funny stories.
Exactly.
So, let's get into it. Soon after I got my license, I was looking forward to the opportunity of my first honk. However, no drivers around me had made any serious transgressions, so I hadn't had the opportunity to use my car horn at all.
Wait,
and I couldn't have just honked at nothing because I looked it up.
How the heck did he go to a desert? And then he just called his car. That makes no sense.
And it's actually illegal to honk for no reason. Watch.
Exactly.
Put your hands up. No. Anyway, me and my mom were in the car together waiting for the light. The light.
Guess what, guys? The Nerf gun, the Nerf gun says Yarf.
Turned green, but the person in front of me wasn't moving. This is it, the moment I've been waiting for. I can finally honk at someone. Here I go. He wasn't going. You stole my first honk! I was devastated, but I came up with a way to enact revenge. Why? You? This other time, me and my brother and some friends were going to a trampoline park to jump around. Brody drove us over there, and we had to sign these waivers. So I start signing the waiver when a lady working there says, "Honey, you need your mommy to sign that."
By the way, say hello to special guest Harley Jacobs, which is my sister and her god sister.
She jump scare, y'all. I'm sorry.
My mom. Okay, I'll get our. We're making a video here.
Okay.
18. You're not 18. I am 18.
He's 19.
You're not 18.
You see this?
Look, I get it.
Hamanation.
Comment Hamanation in the comments if you know who Hamanation is. Okay. But his real name is Bryson. We don't.
That lady was just doing her job. Kids probably try and lie about their age all the time at that place.
I'm 28.
But you gotta understand how frustrating it is for me to hear people denying my age all the time. And the condescending and rude tone she used was not appreciated.
Oops.
Since I forgot my license at home, Brody said, "Here's my keys. Go drive home and get your license. We're gonna jump without you. Haha, sucks for you."
Ew, he should've
My friend
died.
Kira came with me because she's nice, and she listened to me rant about how rude that lady was in the car. Good thing I didn't get pulled over because I wouldn't have had my license. I'm gonna need to see your license and registration. This is my brother's car, and I don't have my license, so no.
The Popo's fat.
Anyways, I got my license, drove back, and shoved it in that lady.
Wait, did you guys see that?
This is my brother's car, and I don't have my license, so no. Anyway.
By the way, his head's a butt.
It says anyways, and then the ham's butt.
Back? Yo, booty! I don't have space, Harley. You know
I want some.
The ham's
Harley's
butt. The ham's butt, bro. Bro, move! I have no space.
Me neither, Harley. Move. You can go in the next video.
Okay, that's just a waste of time.
Bro, what?
I got my license, drove back, and shoved it in that lady's face. And I got to jump with my friends. However, as we walked out to the car, we found out that in my passionate ranting about the rude lady, I had left the keys in the ignition, leaving the car unlocked and running. Maybe I shouldn't be allowed to drive a car.
Yeah, you should.
This other time, I was driving down a straight road, just vibing, when I saw someone in front of me pull up, waiting to turn left. For those of you who don't know how a left turn works, you have to yield to the traffic in the road until there's a big enough gap for you to turn left. So, I had the right of way, so I kept driving. Then the guy tried to sneak out into my lane, expecting me to stop for him. When I didn't stop, he hit his brakes, yelled angrily, and had the audacity to honk his horn at me. And I can honestly say it's one of the biggest regrets of my life that I didn't honk back. I should have been like, "Don't you honk your horn at me! You're turning left, broski, so if I were you, I would yield!"
He's just 100
Learn
years
traffic laws, you gremlin. Hey, you're under arrest for destroying that guy's car. No. Hey guys, it's me, Bryson. Subscribe and follow my Instagram and my Twitter and buy my merch. Now that that's out of the way,
but I can't
driving
download-
does kind of suck,
but I
but
can't
hey,
download
I can't really drive anyway.
Okay, we're gonna listen to more Hamanatoins. Okay.
And I really hope you subscribe because we really need it. We're trying to get 10 million K.
10 million subscribers.
Yeah,
Like-
10 million subscribers. And
Like
if
I really want to stream live.
yeah, but if we do, we'll get each one of y'all Robux.
If we have that much.
No,
But a future.
I'll get all of y'all 1,000 Robux gift card.
Yes. So whoever's in Texas, I will drive to your house in like 1 mile.
Well, don't drop the location because that's illegal.
Please
Please don't. You'll get
Please
in
don't.
trouble.
Please don't. Please
And
don't.
we have to cancel YouTube if we do.
I will be banned.
Okay.
So now let's just get back to the video. So this time we're gonna look at a compilation.
Turn thinking about your bathroom into loving it.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I have a lot of siblings. Naturally, I've already made videos about them and slandered their names. Don't worry, Mom and Dad will get their chance on the slander spotlight soon. In the meantime, I decided to compile all my favorite stories about my siblings. Please enjoy the sibling saga. Hey, Brenner, if you jump off this cliff right now, I'll give you a penny. Oh. Hi, I'm Bryson, and a while ago I made a video about the times I almost died and the times I got hurt really bad. But that got me thinking about the other injuries in my family, and one sibling came to mind, one who had dodged the grasp of death more times than I can count. The sibling who had little to no regard for his own mortality and would regularly hurt himself. The wild child, if you will. The youngest brother, Brenner. This is gonna be a long video, because Brenner gets injured a lot. I don't want to cut out good stories or do a part 2, so let's just sit down, relax, grab some popcorn, and laugh at my brother's pain. Now, almost all of Brenner's injuries were self-inflicted. However, I think it's only right we start the video with Brenner's very first injury, the one he got from me. Brenner had recently been born, and my parents invited me into their room to say hi to my new baby brother. As I said hello to him, he reached out his hand and scratched my chest. Now, obviously, Brenner was just a baby. He had no control of his body and was just moving around. But my 4-year-old brain could not let this slide. How dare you? First you come into my house, take my spot as the cute youngest child, and take all the attention from my parents? And now this? I offered you my hand in friendship, and you attacked me. You must pay recompense for your actions.
But the way he has to be so dramatic.
Now tell her how old I am, bro. Stop fucking lying, bro.
Hold on, let me go tell them to be quiet. We're making a video here.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause the video. You forgot to pause it. So, we just watched some of the video, and this boy right here said that Hamanatoins' brother said that he was so hot. Oh wait,
God dang.
you got it away.
But look,
He got them kissing lips. And he's like this. Ah.
bro, what is he writing about? Like,
Is he writing like love notes?
I know.
He better not be.
He is so hideous, bro. Bro,
He is good for kids. He is good for kids. He is good for kids. He is not. He is not.
But the way his arms look like that.
He gets a heartbreak.
Okay,
Like why is his arms like that?
okay, let's pause the video.
Have you considered shutting up? Anyways, I spent the day tolerating Jake's shenanigans, but eventually I hid from him on the front porch and watched Brenner and Steven play in the front yard. Come here, Brenner, I want to show you something. Brenner walked up to him, Steven grabbed his hand, reached into his pocket, and pulled out a pair of scissors and started cutting Brenner's fingers. Stop! I ran over to them to check on Brenner. His fingers were bleeding and he was crying. I slapped the scissors out of Steven's hand, grabbed him by the arm, and forced him inside to his mom. Hey, Steven just cut Brenner's fingers with scissors. Oh, Steven. What? That's it? I was shocked. Call my mom right now so she can pick us up. We're leaving. We left and Brenner's fingers healed just fine. But still, that reaction from the mom was not okay. Luckily, I never had to go to that family's house again. Reminds me of another time Brody was really young and another boy was punching him. My mom took the kid to his mom and told her that his son was hitting Brody. And all she did was say, "Soft hands, Hunter." I mean, come on, soft hands? How about punishing your kid for hitting a stranger?
You clearly don't know how to discipline children. Here, I'll show you how it's done.
A lot of Brenner's injuries were caused by him wanting to grow up fast and to keep up with his older brothers. For example,
My turn! Bryson doesn't need training wheels on his bike, so neither do I. Let me try!
He dead.
but one time Brenner tried to set a trend that the
What
other...
the heck was that?
So guys, this is based on a true story about me. So I was at my friend's house.
Exactly.
She lives like 3
miles away from her house?
No, 3 houses away from me.
Yeah, 3 houses.
And then so she has a trampoline. I had to sleep over there, right? So in the morning, we got ready and brushed. So we went on the trampoline, and then she showed me how to do a backflip on the trampoline. And I'm like, okay, that should be easy. So I literally I did try to do a backflip and ended up cracking my neck. I went to the hospital for about like days.
What the?
Yeah.
You never told me about that.
Yeah, my neck hurts now. This is about saying that.
Dang.
I know it hurts.
Brothers would follow, and the consequences were severe. This next story is the real reason I made this video. I'm honestly still surprised that Brenner survived this. It was bad. In our basement, we had a tall exercise machine that looked like this. Brenner decided that he wanted to climb it and jump off it onto our beanbag for fun. However, this time it went horribly wrong. Brenner pushed the beanbag close to the machine, climbed up, and jumped headfirst with the same regard for his life that a Minecraft player has when seeing one block of water at the bottom of a cliff. Part of the beanbag covered the exercise bench, which extended out, hiding the big metal part underneath. Brenner thought that since there was part of the beanbag there, it would be soft. But his head slammed through the beanbag into the metal part, and he split his forehead wide open. Mom and Brittany came running into Brenner crying with blood all over him. They freaked out and dashed him out of the house to take him to the hospital. I only caught a glimpse of him as they ran out, but I could tell it was bad. Brittany...
Here, I'll show you how it's done.
Water at the bottom of a cliff. Part of the beanbag covered the exercise bench, which extended out, hiding the big metal part underneath. Brenner thought that since there was part of the beanbag there, it would be soft. But his head slammed through the beanbag into the metal part, and he split his forehead wide open. Mom and Brittany came running into Brenner crying with blood all over him. They freaked out and dashed him out of the house to take him to the hospital. I only caught a glimpse of him as they ran out, but I could tell it.
Guys, do you already see this?
It couldn't be that bad.
Yeah, it couldn't be that bad.
It could have been that bad. So guess what, guys? We were in the car, right? We went to Five Below. So we went to Five Below, right?
Yeah.
No.
And then we bought our stuff. We went to go to the car, right? 3 started sneezing like 8 times, and guess what? Blood came out his nose.
God dang.
And guess what? When we were in the car, guess what? It was like so severe. It was a lot of blood, and guess what? When we were done going to the hospital, guess what? It started bleeding again.
God dang.
So we had to go back to the hospital over and over again. And then they gave him this little pinch thing. So if it was like bleeding, he would just put it on his nose, right? But it started bleeding. And then guess what? I was like telling him to put it on his nose, right? He listened to me. And then my mom went inside to get 2 doctors to help him. Stop, Harley, dang. So 2 doctors came out here. They opened the door. They helped my brother. He was chewing gum. And then once we got home, right? We had pizza. We can go to McDonald's, Wendy's, or anything. Cause guess what? His nose started bleeding again. So my mom had to order pizza. And then I was talking to my auntie, right? I said that 3's nose was severe, and she was like, "Oh no, what happened?" And then I told her the whole story, right? And then I told her he was good. But guess what? When I was done eating my pizza, his nose started bleeding again, and then I texted her back. Now it's bad, and then she was like, she texted me that that he was fine now. He was good. That makes no sense. Okay, let's just get back to the video.
Yeah.
Was bad. Brittany and Mom later told me that they could see Brenner's skull through the gash in his head. My dad sent me to a friend's house so they could watch me while my parents took care of Brenner. I remember
Oh, okay. Tell him that other story where you could see your bone.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I'll tell it for the viewers. Okay. So first, before I tell you, like and subscribe.
Please, and turn on the notification bell.
And then
so you can get Robux gift card. Okay?
And restart this video and count how many times you said like, subscribe, and turn on the notification.
I think it was like 3 or 2 times.
Probably. So I was running on the street
with her friends, chasing them with their bikes.
Hey, this is my story.
I know.
So you guys, have you ever seen that circle road? It's like a circle, like it's a turnaround. Yeah, so I had that in Kansas. So I was running in circles around it, chasing my friends on their bike. And then I fell because my friend ran over my foot.
Dang!
And so I fell.
Why do I keep saying dang?
And then, so I and then my knee was bleeding. It had this little scar. It was like this big.
Yeah, it was that big, and she could see her bone. Like 2 bones.
No, it was bleeding. And then my mom put alcohol in it, and then like some bandages. And then when I took the bandage off, I could see its blood and bones and some of my meat.
That makes that's pretty awkward. That's awkward though, but I think if you
something.
Bro, no, it's not your video. It's NotNakai's video.
I mean.
We could tell something on the other video that we make next.
Yeah, and then guess what? We can do. And then guess what? We can do like a little outro.
Yeah.
I just have to set it up first. So yeah.
Let's get back to the video.
Yeah.
sitting on their stairs, terrified that I'd never see Brenner again. God, please hear my prayer. If you make Brenner be okay, I promise I'll never be mean to him again.
On Adapted Mind Reading, stories are designed to build vocabulary and comprehension. There are hundreds of stories to choose.
At the hospital, since Brenner was so accident-prone, they kept pointing to cuts on his head that were from previous shenanigans. Is this cut old or new? Is this cut old or new? Is this old or new? Finally, my sister was like,
the gaping gash on his forehead, that is new. Forget the rest of it, fix that!
Somehow the doctors patched him up. I think they even had a plastic surgeon involved in fixing his head. When I next saw Brenner, he was up on his feet with 25 stitches in his head. But he was okay. Phew! I thought you were gonna die, Brenner. I'm so glad you're okay. Anyway. Brenner still has a massive scar across his forehead, but thanks to the doctors, he was okay. Brenner, can you please calm down on the injuries? You're gonna die if you're not careful.
It's not hard to die. I could do it like right now. But like number 2.
Another time, a young Brenner was using the bathroom and found a bottle of painkillers on the countertop. They were coated in a sugary glaze to make them go down easier. So Brenner took the pills one by one and sucked on them till they ran out of sugar, then spat them out. He did this over and over and over, and from sucking on the pills, he got sick and passed out.
I'm tired.
My mom discovered Brenner unconscious on the bathroom floor surrounded by pills. What? And once again, the doctors proved why it's good to go to college. Not for me, though. But as for you guys, good for you. I don't know how they saved him, honestly. I don't really know how doctors work. For all I know, they could have removed all of Brenner's blood, which was tainted with drugs, thrown it away, then pumped him up with fresh blood. I don't know. Another time, he swallowed a bunch of coins, and again, my parents rushed him to the hospital where he was x-rayed to show a pile of coins in his stomach. They told my poor parents to dig through his, waist until they got all the coins. He was like a piggy bank, but way more disgusting. He was like a piggy bank, but way more disgusting. Honestly, with how often Brenner visited the hospital, I'm surprised they didn't have a special section of the hospital just for him. This next story is surprisingly the only time that Brenner has ever broken a bone. You would think at this point that he would have no bones left because of how often he gets hurt, but nope, he still has bones. My family has a small motorcycle that we call Big Bertha. It's fun to ride around on, but it has no suspension. It is 2 wheels and a motor, that's it. One day, Brenner was driving it, and despite knowing that Big Bertha had no suspension, he decided to ride it off a curb. The bike bounced, Brenner swerved and lost control, and he went head over handlebars. He landed on his arm and totally snapped his wrist.
You guys, this is actually a story I had read too.
Exactly.
Well, it was kind of the same one I just told you, but it's different. So you know Elizabeth, your friend?
Yeah.
Which is my friend as well. So she lives like 10 houses away from me. And then
stop putting your feet on my stuff. They can't see your face.
So I was riding my bike, going at her house, and she was riding her bike. So her wheel crashed into my wheel, and I literally flipped over my bike and bust my head, bro. That's why it's I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's like a scab. It's like a scab in my head.
Oh, it's not chassis?
Yeah, there's just like a scab in my head.
Yeah, I don't see it, but I didn't know that here. But yeah, it's actually a true story. She told me, I think.
No, well, you weren't there, but
Oh yeah, you didn't tell me.
Yeah.
One hospital trip later, and Brenner had a cast. He wanted his cast to be unique, so he asked me to paint it to look like Thanos' gauntlet. So I got the paint out and painted it as best I could to look like the gauntlet. It looked pretty cool in my opinion. But then later, Brenner's arm got itchy. The doctors told him that his arm would be itchy at first, but that if he ignored it, the itchiness would go away. They also specifically told him to leave the cast alone and to not shove anything into the cast to try and scratch his itch. However, the itch got the better of Brenner, so without consulting anyone, he grabbed Brody's glasses and started shoving the long end into his cast in an attempt to scratch his itch. He pulled the glasses out only to realize that the little rubber covering had slipped off and it was now stuck in the cast. Determined to scratch his itch and recover the rubber cover, Brenner somehow removed all of the soft wrappings underneath the cast, leaving only the hard outer shell. Brenner had scratched his itch and was satisfied. Then Mom walked in and saw what Brenner had done. They went back to the hospital and explained the situation. Can you imagine being a doctor and setting someone up with a nice cast to help them heal, and the next thing you know, they ruined it?
I feel like the maid. I just cleaned up this mess. Can we keep it clean for 10 minutes?
They had to cut off his Thanos cast and make another one for him. Brenner got home and asked me to paint his new cast. No, I spent a lot of time painting that last one and you ruined it. How do I know you won't ruin it again?
Come on, man, just paint it again.
Why should I be penalized because of your sloppiness?
So Brenner went around wearing a lame blue cast rather than a cool Thanos cast. A few months later, the doctors took off the cast and they realized that Brenner's arm had healed crooked. It was literally like a 15-degree angle. My mom pointed this out and the doctor said, "Yeah, well, it's within the range of crookedness that we consider to be acceptable, so we're just gonna leave it like that."
What? That's easy for you to say. You're not the one who has to live with a crooked arm. Fix his arm and do it right this time.
So the doctors explained that in order to fix it, they would have to re-break Brenner's arm, angle it correctly, and recast it.
Do it.
Wait, what? Hold them down.
Wait, no.
How can fans get more from their munchies?
By cash backing.
Cash backing.
With tailored John Deere tractor packages, you can take on hauling, mowing, loading, grading, and more.
Do it.
Wait, what? Hold them down.
Wait, no.
Sorry if this video is so long. It's halfway through. Oh my god.
Like,
What
what is this? Like, what is this?
Where's Ace? I need Ace. Oh god dang. They'll do that.
Hey. Like, what the heck is this? Why did they do that? Can you tell me why they did that? Awkward.
So they did that, and Brenner's arm eventually healed correctly, but not without pain. Now, you would think that after breaking his arm on Big Bertha, that Brenner would never touch that thing again, right? Nope. Let me tell you one last story. One day, me and Brenner got bored and decided to go for a ride. Him on Big Bertha and me on my go-kart. We chased each other around a parking lot, but then I thought, how can I make racing around more interesting? And my mind went to my favorite racing game, Mario Kart. You know, the game where you destroy your enemies by throwing items at them. So I decided to drive by Brenner and throw my flip-flops at him. We went back and forth throwing flip-flops at each other like green shells for some time. Then I zoomed by and got a good flip-flop strike on Brenner, and he wanted to retaliate with something stronger. He grabbed a big